Hello and welcome to News Hour on Unity TV. Today is Monday, 14th of August 2023 and it's equivalent to 27th of Muharram 1445 after Hijrah. The headlines. Forex crisis marketers propose 720 naira per litre suspend for imports. Attacks on Ganduje cause Kwankwaso ministerial slot, says APC spokesman. Hoodlums kidnap 6 women, 4 children, Levy Rivers community. And on the foreign scene, Hawaii fire dead to nears 100. Anger grows. And in sports, Chelsea, Liverpool stalemate shows need for Caicedo. And those were the headlines, and for details and more of the stories, I am Rukayet Sani Ibrahim. Oil marketers on Sunday indicated that the course of premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, will rise to between 680 naira per litre and 720 naira per litre in the coming weeks, should the dollar continue to trade from 910 naira to 950 naira at the parallel market. They also hinted that dealers seeking to import PMS were being forced to put the plans on hold due to the scarcity of foreign exchange to import the commodity. The warning came barely 1 week after the local currency crossed the 900 naira per dollar ceiling, with the naira selling at over 945 naira per dollar at the parallel market on Friday. Oil dealers said the CBN importers and exporters official window for foreign exchange, which boasts of a lower exchange rate of about $740 per litre, had remained illiquid and unable to provide the $25 million to $30 million required for the importation of PMS by dealers. This, they said, had led to the suspension of petrol importation by dealers who were initially eager to import the commodity. Operators told newsmen that the only marketer, Himma Dai, who imported the commodity recently, was now finding it tough to recoup its investment due to the depreciation of the naira. Senior officials of the major oil dealers who spoke to newsmen in separate interviews on Sunday said PMS price hike was imminent unless the local currency appreciates in the coming weeks. The ruling All Progressives Congress has stated that the persistent attack on the legacy of the party's national chairman, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje in Kano State, may have caused the presidential candidate of the New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, a position in the cabinet of President Bola Tinubu. Prior to the unveiling of Tinubu's ministerial nominees, there were suggestions that Kwankwaso might get a position in Tinubu's government, given the fraternity between the two after the presidential election. However, Kwankwaso did not make the list of Tinubu's ministerial nominees, while a former governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike of the opposition People's Democratic Party, got a slot. Speaking with newsmen on Sunday, the director of publicity to the APC, Bala Ibrahim, said he believed the attack on Ganduje's legacies in Kano State by Governor Abba Yusuf of the NNPP and Kwankwaso's political godson was why Tinubu decided against giving Kwankwaso a ministerial position. Reacting, the NNPP National Publicity Secretary Major Akwai knocked the APC for trying to taint its principle, saying that the APC did not deserve a response. Ondo State government has said Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu is yet to return from his medical leave. It said Governor Akeredolu was still in Germany where he went for medical treatment since June, but he will return soon. The House of Assembly had in July extended the governor's medical leave indefinitely. A viral video which showed Governor Akeredolu disembarking from a helicopter captioned "Welcome back" has caused a buzz whether the governor had secretly returned to the state. Reacting, Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Richard Olatunde, in a statement issued yesterday, said Governor Akeredolu was currently in Germany and was focused on his full recovery. Olatunde said the viral video was captured during the governor's campaign tour in preparation for the last presidential and National Assembly elections. Hoodlums suspected to be creek dwellers reportedly abducted 10 persons, including 4 children in Iswa, John Karama community in Igene, Ahawada village, West local government area of Rivers State. The women were said to have gone to their farms to invest their crops to avoid losing them to the looming heavy rainfall and floods. A source in the local government area, simply identified as Iswa, told journalists that the hoodlums came from a nearby community called Oshobele after crossing the river. He said the latest incident was capable of igniting a communal crisis because it is now seen as an Ekpeye and Egeni issue. Ezwa disclosed that the hoodlums had demanded 450,000 naira from the community, which they termed a security vote, and was paid by the community last Sunday. He decried the absence of policemen in the community, which he said gave the miscreants the audacity to operate. The spokesperson for the River State Police Command, Grace Iringi Koko, confirmed the incident, saying efforts are on to ensure the release of the women and the children. Gunmen suspected to be kidnappers have reportedly killed 2 people and abducted many others in Enugu community. It was gathered that the incident took place on Friday evening at Neke on Uwogu, Neke Nkem Road in Isu Uzo local government area of the state. Although the police were yet to react to the incident, the number of persons abducted and their whereabouts were still not known. When contacted, the police spokesperson in the state, Daniel Ndukwe, said he will verify and get back to newsmen as at the time of filing this report. The Enugu State Police Command has confirmed the killing of 4 persons and the burning of properties in a fresh communal clash in the Iziagu local government area of the state. Although normalcy had since been restored, our correspondents gathered that the clash was between Oyofo and Awa villages in the local government area. It was gathered that the clash started on Friday around 10 a.m. with the burning of 1 tricycle and 5 motorcycles. The State Commissioner of Police, Ahmad Amani, has since ordered the deployment of operatives in the area. The State Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Daniel Ndukwe, who disclosed this in a statement on Sunday, said 12 persons have been arrested in connection with the clash and killings. Indigenous people of Biafra IPOB has commenced the distribution of flyers across the southeast to notify residents of the cancellation of Monday's sit-at-home in the region. IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful said the sit-at-home directive was dead, adding that anyone caught enforcing the order will be dealt with. Powerful explained that the flyer distribution initiative to announce the cancellation enjoys the blessings of Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB leader. Recall that on July 28, Kanu declared an end to the weekly sit-at-home order in the southeast. A 26-year-old man, Franklin Akinyosui, who was arrested with a human skull in his apartment in Ondo Town, Ondo State, has confessed that he used the skull to bait for 1 month. The photographer and boutique owner said a herbalist directed him to be baiting with the skull at 1 a.m. every Thursday to boost his business. Akinyosui spoke in an interview with journalists when he was paraded alongside his accomplice at the state police headquarters in Akure on Saturday. The suspect was arrested after his landlord reported him at a police station for having a human skull in his apartment in Elewuru area of the community last week. Parading the suspect, the State Police Public Relations Officer Mrs. Fumilayo Odulami said they have arrested 3 of the 5 persons allegedly involved in the matter, while 2 were still at large. Gunmen have raised the country home of the traditional ruler of Ndia Iche Arandio Zugu community in the Idiato North local government area of Imo State Eze Kanu, Ikenolu. Newsmen gathered that the development has caused panic in the community as villagers, including the monarch's family members, fled into the bushes. It was gathered that the attackers threw explosives into the mansion, burning the house, vehicles parked within the compound, and other properties worth millions of naira. A source lamented that policemen were yet to arrive at the village as at the time he was talking to journalists. The State Police Public Relations Officer Henry Okoye, who confirmed the arson to newsmen, said frantic efforts were on top gear to arrest the arsonists and bring them to justice. And on the foreign scene, the death toll in Hawaii from the deadliest U.S. wildfire in more than a century was expected to cross the 100 mark Sunday, foiling criticism that an inadequate official response contributed to the heavy loss of life. Officials updated the toll to 93 late Saturday, but warned the figure was likely to rise as recovery grew, with cadaver dogs continued the grim task of searching burned-out homes and vehicles in the epicenter of Lahaina. The historic coastal town on the island of Maui was almost completely destroyed by the fast-moving inferno early Wednesday morning, with survivors saying there had been no warnings. When I asked Sunday why none of the island sirens have been activated, Hawaii Senator Mazi Hirono said she would wait for the result of an investigation announced by the state's Attorney General. More than 2,200 structures were damaged or destroyed as the fire tore through Lahaina, according to official estimates, wrecking $5.5 billion in damage and leaving thousands homeless. And in sport, Chelsea and Liverpool had to settle for a 1-1 draw to start their Premier League season on Sunday, as Tottenham also drew 2-2 at the Brentford as they began life without Harry Kane. After a week of battling to land the signing of Brighton midfielder Moises Caicedo for a Premier League record transfer fee, both Chelsea and Liverpool's need for the Ecuadorian was exposed in an explosive encounter. Liverpool's bright start was rewarded when Luis Diaz probed home the opening goal, but debutant Azier Disasi and Chelsea boss Mauricio Pochettino a point on his first game in charge. The American executives of both clubs were in attendance at Stamford Bridge ahead of an intense few days of negotiations after Liverpool had a £110 million offer accepted for Caicedo, only for the player to remain keen on a move to Chelsea instead after his defensive midfield options were gutted by the departures of Jordan Henderson and Fabinho to Saudi Arabia. Jurgen Klopp named an offensive front six with new signings Alexis Mac Allister and Dominic Szoboszlai, alongside Cody Gakpo in midfield. Similarly, Spurs settled the better despite a disruptive weekend not dominated by the club's record goal scorer departing for Bayern Munich on Saturday, as Brentford were also without their talismanic number 9, Ivan Toney, who began an 8-month ban for breaking betting on football rules. And those were the headlines, and with the sport news, that's where we come to the end of our bulletin for today. You can follow us on our social media handles at Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Unity Radio FM TV respectively. You can also watch us live on the satellite decoder Badarsat, which has been watched in about 38 countries of the world free. You can also stream and watch us live on our YouTube channel at Unity FM TV. I am Rukayat Sani Ibrahim. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of our programs. Do have yourself a lovely day.
Please pay attention. It starts from the foundation. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs some love. You turn a blind eye and care nothing less. Say it's just business, all about the money. You are so unbothered as long as they pay. Say it's just business, all about the money. You know they're on a fast lane, but you've got business to run. So you look away the other way.
It concerns you. It a kill love, it a kill dreams. It a land people for jail. War against drug abuse.